are you? I hope you all are fine. So in the previous video we had discussed about classification of matter on the basis of chemical composition. Okay, and matter are of two kinds. Okay, first one is our pure matter and mixture. Okay, and pure matter are also divided into two parts. First one is element and compound. Okay, so in the previous video we had discussed about the element. Okay, so in this video we will discuss about the compound. Okay, good compound. Okay, so first of all let's see that what is compound. Those kind of pure matter uh, those kind of matter pure matter which are formed by which are produced by combination of atoms, or we can say element, in their definite ratios are called compound. Okay, so here what is compound? Those kind of pure matter which are produced by the combination of atoms, or we can say by the combination of atoms or elements in their definite ratio. Okay, ratios are called compound. Okay, so what is compound? Those kind of pure matter in which are formed by the combination of atoms, or we can say elements. Okay, in their definite ratios. Okay, are called compound. Okay, let's see some examples. Like carbon plus oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide. Okay, there are many examples of compound. Okay, so I hope you understand that what is compound. Now let's see about the classification of compound. Okay, classification of compound. Classification of compound. Okay, divided into three parts. First one is on the basis of origin. Second one on the basis of bonding. Okay, the last one is that on the basis of acidic or basic nature. Okay, so compound are divided into three parts. First one is that on the basis of origin. Okay, on the basis of origin, compound are divided into two kinds. First one is that organic compound and inorganic compound, and on the basis of bonding, carbon are divided into two kinds. First one is our ionic compound and covalent compound, and third one that on the basis of acidic or basic nature, compound are divided into three kind. Okay, first one is that acid, base, and salt. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. First one is that on the basis of origin. On the basis of origin, compound are divided into first one is our organic compound, inorganic compound. Okay, so first one is that our organic compound and inorganic compound. Okay, organic compound derived from living organisms, from living organisms. Okay, and inorganic compound are derived from minerals. Okay, so on the basis of origin, carbon are divided into two parts. First one is that organic compound and inorganic compound. Okay, organic compound derived from the living organism. Okay, and inorganic compound derived from the minerals. Okay, derived from living organisms. Okay. Derived from living organisms, and inorganic compound derived from minerals. Okay, so this was our first one, that on the basis of origin. Okay, now let's see, second one is that on the basis of bonding. Okay, compound are divided into two kinds. First one is that ionic compound, and covalent compound. Okay, so on the basis of bonding, compound are divided into two parts. First one is that ionic compound and covalent compound. Okay, so in ionic compound, ionic bond exists. Okay, and in covalent bond, covalent bond is exist. Okay, so I hope you understand. Okay, so I hope you understand that. First of all, we are discussed about the compound. Okay, that what is compound? Those kind of pure matter which are which are produced by the combination of atoms, or we can say elements. Okay, in their definite ratio are called compound. After that, discussed the classification of compound. First one on the basis of their origin and on the basis of bonding, and last one is that on the basis of acidic or basic nature. Okay, so one by one we discussed that first of all we discussed about on the basis of origin. Okay, on the basis of origin, carbon are divided into two kinds. First one is the organic compound and inorganic compound. Organic compound are derived from the living organism. Okay, and inorganic compound derived from the minerals. After that, we discussed about the on the basis of classification of carbon on the basis of bonding. Okay, so on the basis of bonding, compound are divided into two parts. First one is that ionic compound and covalent compound. Okay, and in ionic compound, ionic bond exist, and in the covalent compound, covalent bond exist. Okay, so I hope you understand this one. Now let's see the third, that is on the basis of acidic or basic nature. Okay, on the basis of acidic and basic nature, compounds are divided into three kinds. First one is that our acid, base, and last one is our salt. Okay, so on the basis of acidic or basic nature, compound are divided into three kinds. First one is that our acid, base, and salt. Okay, we all know the pH value of acid is less than 7. pH value of acid is less than 7. Okay, and the pH value of base is greater than 7, and the pH value of salt is equal to the 7. Okay, is equal to 7. Okay, so here the pH value of acid is less than 7, and the pH value of base is our greater than 7, and the pH value of salt is equal to 7. Okay, so I hope you understand the classification of compound. Okay, now let's see about mixture. Okay, let's see about mixture. Okay, so let's see what is mixture. Those those kinds of substance which are made up of two or more elements or compound are called mixture. Okay. So here, what is mixture? Those kind of substance which are made up of two or more elements, or we can say compound. Okay, are called mixture. Are called mixture. Okay. So okay, let's see an example. Like air. Air is a mixture. Okay. In air, the nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide present. Okay, in air. Okay, so that's why we can say air is a mixture. Okay. Now let's see the types of mixture, that is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. There are two. We all know there are two kind of mixture. First one is our homogeneous mixture. And second one is heterogeneous mixture. Okay. So first of all, let's say about the homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture. Okay. Those kinds of mixture uh, which are those kind of mixture in which composition are throughout same are called homogeneous mixture. Okay. Okay. So here, what is homogeneous mixture? Those kinds of mixture in which composition are throughout same. Okay. Here, same means when they mix together and they cannot be separated from each other by any type of by physical or chemical. Okay. For example, we can say sugar plus water. Okay. Or we can say salt plus water. So you hope you understand that what is homogeneous mixture. Now let's see about that heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Now let's see about the definition of heterogeneous mixture. kind of mixture in which composition are different, okay, are called composition are throughout different are called mixture, okay. So here what is heterogeneous mixture? Those kind heterogeneous mixture, okay. What is heterogeneous mixture? Those kind of mixture in which in which composition are throughout different, okay, are called heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture, okay. So those kind of mixture which are in which composition are throughout different, okay. They cannot they can they can easily be separated, okay. Like we can say sand plus water, okay, oil plus water, okay. So I hope you understand that what is homogeneous mixture and about heterogeneous mixture, okay. So I hope you understand whole the video till here. In the next video we'll discuss about mole concept, okay. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.